Hi, this is Kaushik Ranchod from the Ranchod Law Group, here for our weekly immigration show, and today I'm going to answer a frequently asked question that you probably have. How do I speed up my case? We get this question a lot because immigration, USCIS, takes so long to process cases. Like for instance, for a J-1 waiver, they're taking 10 to 14 months. For I-130s, 6 months. For marriage green cards, 8 months in Sacramento. So believe it or not, those times are actually fast compared to some other processes like employment-based green cards. But I know to you, that is a long amount of time. That leads us back to the question, how do you speed up your case? One way is to make sure that all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, that you have all of the documentation necessary so you don't get a request for evidence. Because if you get a request for evidence at the USCIS stage, that could cause a 3 months delay because USCIS will need to take a look at your case and review it once they issue the request for evidence. You may also be eligible to expedite your case for humanitarian reasons, but those are very, very, very rare reasons. So in most situations, we never try to expedite a case because USCIS is going to scrutinize your case. And if you don't meet that standard of humanitarian reasons, such as a family member that's died, that requires you to really fall within that requirement, then they're going to issue a request for evidence. And you don't want to get a request for evidence because that, like I said earlier, is going to delay your case. I know that there might be people out there, unfortunately unscrupulous people, who might say, you know, pay me an extra $5,000 and I'll expedite your case. Unfortunately, you know, they're taking advantage of people, so I don't want you to be taken advantage of. There's very rare exceptions to speeding up your case. One instance that you could expedite your case on the employment-based side is premium processing. But other than that, other than humanitarian reasons, there's very few exceptions. Just focus on what you can do, and what you can do, like I said earlier, is make sure you get everything done correctly and make sure all of the documents you have are submitted in detail, in meeting all of the requirements. You don't want to submit too many documents because that could also slow down your case, because you don't want to submit documents that are unnecessary. Reach out to family members, reach out to a support group while you go through this process, because I know that this process creates a lot of anxiety for you because it is stressful. It is your life on the line. It is your loved one that you want to reunite with. It is the job that you want to get. I know that there's a lot of anxiety, so the best thing that you could do is just reach out to someone during this process that you trust, that you can share this experience with, because it is stressful. And as attorneys, we're doing everything possible that we can to get your case here completed as soon as possible and filed, so that you can get your loved one here as soon as possible, or your waiver approved as soon as possible, or your work visa as soon as possible. So I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Have an awesome day. Reach out to us at 916-613-3553. We're answering questions like this all day long, and I look forward to talking to you. Bye.